Rose, messy, let's talk about it.
Switch to Verizon Business and get more from your internet without paying more for your internet. Get LTE Business Internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data, and with it, unlimited possibilities. Start saving today with Verizon Business, ranked #1 in small business internet customer satisfaction by J.D. Power. Starting price for 25 megabits per second LTE internet plan with smartphone plan savings, plus taxes, fees, and economic adjustment charge. Terms apply. For J.D. Power 2024 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Guys, we got a fantastic episode for you today. We're talking about the one and only, the K-pop star from the most popular K-pop group, Blackpink. Rose has just dropped a new song. Now, guys, I remember when I checked out Rose's album, I reviewed her album. I did a lot of track reviews for that album. Such a great time checking out that piece of work. And now we have a whole brand new song. This is from the F1 movie soundtrack. So this is a soundtrack song review. So don't expect me to be saying anything, anything fucking groundbreaking with this beat or anything like that. I mean, it's going to be on a popular F1 movie. Let's just be real. So yeah, guys, let's just get into this song. Let's talk about it, starting off with this beat. I will say, I think I do enjoy this instrumental, even though I think this instrumental is just kind of that, reminds me of that 2010s kind of really like pop music, and not 2010s.
This episode is brought to you by Heyday. Feeling stressed? Take a moment for yourself with Heyday. Stroll through rows of golden wheat, tend to cute barnyard animals, and discover the joys of a digital farm retreat. You don't have to hop in a car or catch a plane. Escape to the farm at the tap of a finger. With Heyday, you're not just tending to a farm, you're tending to yourself. Heyday. Search Heyday, that's Hay space DAY, in your favorite app store. Heyday is a free-to-play mobile game and offers optional in-app purchases and random rewards.
Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
I'm not talking, popular pop music. I'm talking about that heartbreak shit. I'm talking about that, shit that, when it plays on the radio, you're feeling the lyrics no matter what. I'm talking about that kind of thing going on here. Kind of reminds me of a Taylor Swift breakup song with this instrumental alone. We got the guitar. I do like how the instrumental rises with the hook. When an instrumental rises with the hook, it just makes the instrumental experience so much better to listen to. So many times I listen to tracks that, I feel like the instrumental could be boosted a little bit, boost the volume up a little bit. Let's really hear those drums. Let's really hear that guitar. Let's really hear these elements really show out and expand. And I do think these elements really show out and expand on this track. But not everything's the instrumental. Let's just be real, guys. So let's talk about something that I really want to talk about, which is the first verse from Rose. First of all, really good vocals. I mean, holy shit. Rose singing absolutely amazing on here. The vocals are so good. I'm liking the flow. I'm liking how she sounds really on here. I'm liking how these background vocals really help out this track, really expand this track, which is a really enjoyable experience. Makes the track where, I listen to it and I go, okay. I love it when tracks have this build-up. I love it when verses have this build-up, and then the build-up actually shows out. The build-up is actually worth it. I listen to a lot of pop songs, these days, and the build-up to these hooks are not worth listening to. The build-up was so good, and the hook was so disappointing, I went, what the fuck am I listening to? But here, this is where Rose really comes in and shows that, Rose can really sing her ass off, and that's what I really love too. Rose is absolutely singing her ass off, which is going to lead up to the next point, which is the hook. Guys, when that guitar goes crazy,
What does every USAA member have in common? Family. We're one big family who supports the military community and their eligible families. And if you, your parent, or spouse served, you could join our family and save big on auto insurance. Visit USAA.com/join today to check your eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Finding a new job is stressful. But with Indeed, it doesn't have to be. Just fill out your Indeed profile with your skills, experience, and desired salary. The more you fill out, the better your matches will be. And hearing from hiring managers will be 2 times more likely. Relax. That's your Indeed profile sending opportunities your way. Indeed, the world can work better.
When those drums start kicking in, when that instrumental starts rising, you have an experience right here that just absolutely hits when you listen to it. And I would say this, the hook is really good. I really enjoy the hook. I think the vocals on the hook were worth the buildup. The powerful vocals that Rose is singing on here just absolutely hits, absolutely goes crazy on here, and just provides so much value. Those background vocals too, really helping out this hook. You know, you have Rose, which is she's singing her ass off, going absolutely insane off this track. Then you got those background vocals just absolutely killing it, absolutely adding so much goddamn value to the track. Man, just such good things. This beginning verse, this beginning hook, just all these elements absolutely hit. And I would say the beginning of this track is, you know, one of those things where I think it absolutely works. And even though this instrumental is, you know, that 2010s kind of breakup pop instrumental, I think it actually works in the favor, and I actually think, you know, it makes the track really just special to listen to. Now, I do have to get a little negative because, you know, the thing with these, you know, movie soundtrack songs, they're not going to be doing a whole lot of different stuff. You know, you're not going to be getting any vocal switches, no flow switches, especially no instrumental switch-ups. We talked about Don Toliver and Doja Cat. Hey, you know, when you put out a basic song, you put out a basic song. Thank God Doja Cat was on that track. But, you know, I will say this. I really wish the second verse had some flow switches or had some vocal switches. You know, it just sounded too much like the first one. And, you know, that just makes the track not that enjoyable. It makes it where I go, all right, you know, the beginning is really good. But, you know, once we get to that second verse, I'm ready to turn the song off. You know, that's what the kind of vibes I get when the second verse sounds.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things, no unwritten rules, and no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free 1-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
My cat Freddie loves to be brushed and cuddled. But stirring up his cat allergens meant sneezing and itchy eyes. Then I found Purina One Live Clear. It's cat food that reduced the major allergen and my suffering in as little as 21 days. Now, we feel closer than ever. If you have issues with cat allergens, you really need to try Purina One Live Clear.
Try new Purina One Live Clear today. Purina One, a difference from day one.
It's the absolute same, the same flow, the same singing throughout the whole song. You know, just feel a little bit too copy-paste. And yes, the lyrics are a little bit different, but when you sing the lyrics in the same way, you know, you're just going to get results that just, you know, sound the same and don't really add much to the track. So that's my only real negative thing here. But I do like, though, that we get a bridge. Holy shit, we get a fucking bridge. Like I said, guys, 2025 is the era of the bridge. And this bridge did not disappoint. The build-up to this bridge was really good. The vocals on this bridge were really good. And everything really came together. Hey, guys, when we talk about this song, when we talk about Rose Messy, I think the instrumental really works. I love that 2010s pop heartbreak element. Really love the first verse. I really love the singing from Rose. The hook, the build-up to the hook absolutely hit. And yeah, overall, I really did enjoy.
This message is brought to you by Abercrombie Kids. where the activewear is made for every summer activity, so your mini-me can bring their personal best. Summer days are always an adventure, from day camp to rec leagues and pool days. Abercrombie Kids has the shorts, tees, and swim to keep them comfy and keep up with them. Get everything for the entire summer at Abercrombie Kids. Shop in-store, online, or in the app.
The new McCrispy Strip is here. Dip approved by ketchup, tangy barbecue, honey mustard, Sprite, McFlurry, Big Mac sauce, double dipped in buffalo and ranch, more ranch, and creamy chili McCrispy Strip Dip. Now at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Enjoy this track. I'm going to give this track a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10, guys. What'd you think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Guys, if you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And if you haven't heard Messy, go check out Messy. This track absolutely hit. Absolutely, did its thing. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for listening. And, I'll be real, guys. We got so much more content coming out this weekend and the whole week. We actually got some Pink Panthers. We got some Cowuchis. We got a lot of stuff we could be talking about during the week. So make sure you get ready for that, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye.